Hey everybody, this is Brother Ro coming to you from Financial Empowerment, and today I want to talk to you about saving versus investing. All right, so let's go to the intro right now. All right, I believe savings is good. And I did a teaching on the five S's, and the first one was schooling, and that was in terms of education and learning as a young person, as a child growing up, and so forth. And then we move as into adulthood. We move to the second S, which is service. I equate that to working, and then the third S, you save. You save, that is sacrificial, but you save to invest, and I term that as spending. That's the fourth S. And the fifth S is you share. You be a blessing by giving. And so that's powerful. So saving is important. And they said you should save for at least 6 months in case of an emergency. Or we would say save for a rainy day or for unexpected circumstances. So saving is good. But I believe investing is greater and better and more rewarding. Look, I think it was Albert Einstein that said it's the most powerful force in the universe, investing or compound interest. And he went on to say that it's the eighth wonder of the world. Some argue if he said it or not. But someone once put it this way: they said no one become rich by saving, by investing in a savings account. So I believe investing is powerful because what we have inflation, and we have what you call buying power. So what you could have bought in 1970 with $1, you cannot buy that in 2021 because of inflation, because of cost of living, right? So every year the power of the dollar depreciate, you know, and so investing is powerful, especially when it's compound. It's an amazing thing. It's magic. And so I really believe that investing is the way to go. Because if you leave your money in the bank, you get 0.5% or point whatever percent. But investing, you can get up to 100, 200%. And when that money, you make interest on your investment, you make money on the interest also. That's why it's compound. Okay? All right. Now, there is a story that I would like to share with you, and I'm not coming to you from a religious standpoint, but from a godly standpoint, a spiritual standpoint. I believe in godly principles, and I am a Christian, and for that I will not apologize. Yeah. Now, in the good book, there was a great story, and that story could have been, you could have taken a page from the Wall Street Journal or a blog in Yahoo Finance. It talks about investing and saving. All right, and it was a parable. A parable is a story that depicts or illustrates a moral truth, and there are so much teachings and nuggets we find in these awesome teachings. It says a certain master had three servants, and he gave them money while he took a journey. And one he gave 5 bags of silver, or we should say talents, or the other he gave 2 bags of silver, and the other he gave one, but he gave them according to their ability or their potential. And so the one with the 5 went out and invested it, and he gained 5 more, which is 100%. He doubled his investment. The one with the 2 did the same thing, but the guy with the 1, what he did, he dug a hole and he hid it in the ground. He buried it in the ground. So when the time come for the master to return, time of accountability, the one with the 5 says, "I gained 5 more." He commended him, he complimented him, he celebrated him, he elevated him, he promoted him. And same thing that he did for the other guy with the servant with the 2 bags. The guy with the 1, he said, "What have you done?" And here what his response was. He said, "I was afraid." And so sometimes people don't invest because they don't want to take the risk. And so number one, he didn't want to take a risk. And number two, maybe he did not know. My people are destroyed not for a lack of sincerity or a lack of good intention, but for a lack of knowledge. And so what he did, he dug a hole. That's hard work to dig, and buried it. He worked hard, but he didn't work smart. Now he saved his. Now he maybe was an honest person. He didn't run away with the one bag of money. As a matter of fact, he gave it back to the Lord when the Lord came, when the master came. But the other guys, they didn't just save theirs, they invested it. And they were promoted and commended for it. The one that did not invest and save his, it was taken away from him. I spoke to someone last night. This person is a good Christian person in their 70s, early 70s. And the person was telling me, they said, I looked at your channel. What's your secret? You're doing pretty good. And she said, I don't know all these things. It's too risky. So that was her take on investing that is risky. And she said, I worked off the books all my life. I had a business and I never paid Social Security. I never invested in a 401k. I don't know about what is a 457. And so now I have no IRA coming, no pension coming, nothing coming because I never paid into my Social Security. She said, my God, if I could have gotten 200, 300, I would be happy. So I tell people, young people all the time, you must invest, invest, invest. And if you invest now while you're young, because time is your ally. If you invest in a good mutual fund at the age of 20, by the age of 45, with compound interest, you could have close to $1 million. Look, I retired some 5-6 years ago, and I joined my 401k. And when I retired, I had a nest egg. And what I did with it, I know some guys retired and they went and bought a car. A car is not an asset, it's a liability. From the moment you drive off the lot, the price depreciates. So what I did, I took my money and I put it in a mutual fund. I had the professionals manage it for me. I think they get like about 1% or whatever. And over the 5 years, I've gained about 50%. So now, what I did also, I took my money and I put it in an IRA, individual retirement account. So now I'll do a video on passive income and multiple streams of income. So now, at the age of 61, I'll be 65 in 4 more years, I will be drawing from my IRA. And I'm just safe. So if I live till 95, every month, rain, snow, or sleet, it's coming. Then I'll be collecting for my social. Hopefully there is enough left. And then I'll be collecting for my pension. And then I'll be collecting for my dividend stocks and my growth stocks, which I have in this portfolio, and also my mutual fund. So it's good to invest while you're young, because Father Time has never been defeated. I say, instead of putting the money under the mattress, listen, the guy dug a hole and buried it. So investing is way more powerful than saving. While you save for a rainy day, you save your rest of money to invest it so your money can make money for you. All right? So listen, get in the game, and I encourage, and that's the reason why I encourage young people to invest all the time, to invest while you're young, because there comes a time you don't want to be in your 70s and packing shelves at Walmart. I'm not saying I'm not putting that down to say it's a wrong thing, but you gotta invest. And I am so convinced now that I should do this, because when I see how people need financial literacy, you need to add value and financially empower people. So I trust that this channel will be a blessing to you. Now, I started this channel about over 2 months ago. I'm close to 300 subscribers. I'm up to 290. Do your boy a favor and hit the subscribe, smash the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. This is Brother Ro, and I want to just show you my portfolio. I always do that before I leave. And let's move. All right. Look, I promise to be transparent with you. When I'm up, I'll tell you I'm up, and when I'm down, I'm down. And today we had a huge loss when the market opened at 95,000, and guess what it's sitting at now? 90,000. So that's $5,495 in one day. But this is only a loss if I withdraw from it. Is what we call a paper loss. So I believe in a month, 5 months, 6 months from now, I'm in the long game that this will come back, and it will come back with interest. Yeah, as the market is about, the world is about to open up by the summertime. Hopefully, the airlines, the traveling industry, the hotels, casinos, restaurants, entertainment, movie houses, and so forth. And yeah, so we just got to ride this out. And look, there was a time I was up to 112,000, and I'm down to 90. It's going to go back up. I am not sweating the small stuff. It will be fine. But you know, for the year, I'm still up. I'm still up. What? I'm up $25,469. And I'm up 39%, almost 40%. And I will take that any given year, any given day. All right, this is your boy, Brother Rose, saying, listen, stay safe, stay healthy, and focus forward. And don't just put your money and let your money work for you by investing, whether it's real estate, whether it's a business, whether it's the stock market, but to invest, you should. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed night, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.